Hey Brainspace family, have you ever met someone who carries a quiet depth in their eyes? Someone who seems wise beyond their years, yet hesitant to let others in? Pain changes people, often in ways that go unnoticed. In today's video, we'll explore 8 traits of people who have suffered too much. If you relate to any of these, remember, you are stronger than you think. Let's get started with number 8, an unbreakable resilience. Despite everything, they keep going. They may be tired, wounded, and weary, but they refuse to give up. They have learned that pain is a teacher, and survival is their greatest strength. A good example is someone who has faced repeated failures but still pushes forward, determined to create a better future for themselves. This resilience often makes them inspiring to others, as they embody perseverance and strength in the face of adversity. Number 7, a strong empathy for others. Because they've been through so much, they naturally empathize with others who suffer. They are the ones who listen when no one else does, offering comfort and understanding because they know what it's like to feel alone. For example, they might go out of their way to check on a friend who seems off, even if they themselves are struggling. Their empathy often extends to strangers as well, making them the type of people who will help without expecting anything in return. Number 6, a habit of hiding their pain. They've mastered the art of saying, "I'm fine," even when they're not. They don't want pity, and they don't want to be seen as weak. So, they mask their struggles behind a smile, laughter, or silence. A good example is when they joke about their problems to deflect attention, even though deep down, they are struggling. This habit can make it difficult for others to recognize when they truly need support, leading to a cycle of silent suffering. Number 5, a deep appreciation for kindness. They know what it's like to be ignored, judged, or hurt. That's why, when someone is genuinely kind to them, it means everything. Small acts of compassion stand out and often restore their faith in humanity. For instance, a stranger holding the door open or a friend remembering something important to them can bring a sense of warmth and gratitude. Because they rarely expect kindness, they value it more than most people do, and they often return it in even greater measure. Number 4, a tendency to overthink. Suffering rewires the brain. People who have endured too much often overanalyze situations, fearing the worst or preparing for disappointment. This constant analysis can lead to anxiety and indecision. For example, they might spend hours replaying a simple conversation in their mind, worrying about how their words were perceived. This can cause difficulty in making decisions, as they feel the need to examine every possible outcome, often leading to paralysis by analysis. Number 3, a strong sense of independence. After enduring so much, they've learned to rely on themselves. They don't want to burden others with their problems, so they develop a self-sufficient nature, but sometimes, this independence can make them feel isolated. For instance, instead of asking for help when they are struggling, they might push through alone, even when support is available. This trait can also make them highly resourceful and capable, but it can come at the cost of emotional support and connection with others. Number 2, a hard time trusting others. People who have suffered too much often struggle with trust. Betrayal, abandonment, or repeated disappointments have made them cautious. They may keep their guard up, fearing that getting close to someone means risking more pain. For example, they might hesitate before opening up about their personal life, even with people who have proven themselves trustworthy. This can result in difficulty forming long-term relationships, as their defense mechanisms often push people away before they get too close. Now finally, it is time to reveal the final trait. Number 1, deep emotional sensitivity. Pain has made them more in tune with emotions, both their own and those of others. They notice subtle shifts in tone, body language, and energy. This sensitivity can be a gift, but it also makes them vulnerable to emotional overload. For example, they might easily pick up on a friend's hidden sadness even when others don't notice. While this allows them to connect deeply with people, it can also leave them feeling drained. Over time, they may develop a habit of avoiding emotionally intense situations just to protect themselves from exhaustion. If you resonated with this video, know that your struggles have shaped you, but they do not define you. You are more than your pain, you are your strength, your kindness, and your courage. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe and press the bell icon for future self-improvement and psychology insights. Comment about which trait you've noticed in yourself or in others. Share your experience with us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, enjoy other interesting videos on our channel.